Oh, God. Excuse my language. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? What, Edgeworth? Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you could have forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And this is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? I think I can, actually. Ho ho. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Oh, about to get the smackdown! Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clock was removed is, it would have to be the cell phone call. Because they're actually talking about it, and that happened before she died, obviously. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Shut up. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Grumble. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not! Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, before she died. Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Snap. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Your Honor, you're stupid. Do you not recall? Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. So obviously you would just, show the thinker because it was made, it was not bought. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh, freaking snap. Phoenix Wright is being a sass bag. Oh, God. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it! Die! Oh my god. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did, tee.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? I believe she needs a doctor, sir. Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Oh. Order, order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say, and you like green eggs and ham. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. Don't even, Edgeworth. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? What's that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty. Oh. Of course it wouldn't ring. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright. You were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it.
It would be my pleasure.
No way.
Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Teehee, didn't the murder take place at 9 o'clock at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy.
Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation to a perfectly innocent woman. My butt. Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait. Your Honor, I figured it out. There is one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? Okay, so one of the few pieces of evidence that we have left is the wiretap. So I would imagine that that is the only way, because even if she saw it through the window, she wouldn't be able to hear it, probably, so I'm gonna go with the wiretap. Oh dear, the DS, it is dying. Oh, jeez. My 3DS almost died. That would have sucked, because I would have had to do that all again. Have a look at this.
That!
I found this in Miss May's room. And I didn't have a search warrant. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Snap. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that were the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is, again, it would have to be the cell phone, because we have the conversation. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? Oh, she seems crazy. The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You liar! It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Yes. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Or why the wiretap? I don't know, because why would she do it? Or, I mean, like, how would she have done it if she has the alibi of the bellboy? I think, because I don't think it was her. All right, why the wiretap? We'll try it. Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you are tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defendant's tone of speech, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court?
At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy.
Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. Continue examining Miss May. I think we're gonna have to call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Well, that just makes me want to do it. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping has nothing to do with the killing. What? However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. You're not the judge. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Faye. You can't make these kinds of... You can't make this kind of agreement in court, dude. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? We're gonna do it. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Really hope that was the right answer. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. He still has this tea. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'd be happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir.
Yeah, that seems a little suspicious.
I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Which is bad. Miss May's room service.
I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations.
Are you sure? What exactly is it you do at the hotel?
Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally.
Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions.
I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May.
Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
Absolutely, sir.
How can you be so certain?
I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I...
oh my gosh. Seriously? Seriously? A pair of boobs gets you that undone? Really not that interesting.
The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
Yes, what then?
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir.
9 o'clock on the dot, you say?
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9 o'clock, the time of the murder.
I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course.
Precisely 9 o'clock, then?
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that I be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir.
Why would she be so particular about the time?
And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
You were sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir, as in so very absolutely, sir. It is an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasser, sir.
Embrasser? Is that French for embrace? If it is, I'm sorry, because I just butchered that word.
It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir.
Let me just, give you the details of what kind of kiss it was.
More of a peck on the cheek.
I guess I should have given him a French accent. Oh well. Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
Oh my gosh. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Good point. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Shit.
Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Crap. I can't let this happen. Protest. Wait. Please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth, keep your pants on. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. It's my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in. I don't think, bed making is not important. Room service, maybe, but I think check-in? I'll try. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May.
Oh, all right, very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really.
I see. Excuse me? Why exactly was it a disappointment?
Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I have little chance with her lover there.
What did he say? What did you say?
Rather, quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention?
Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
You fool! I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room.
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In this new light, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
Who is this other person?
Simple. It was... the man with Miss May, obviously. The man who checked in with Miss May. Ooh. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late. I suppose you'd like it if it were too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Oh. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Maya Faye. Court is adjourned. September 7th, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well, no. I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, This case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that got left on the record. Okay. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to get her free. To be continued. Yes, we're gonna save. Well, that's gonna do it for this part. In the next one, I think we're gonna be doing some more investigating, and then we'll be in the courtroom again. I thought this one was going to be, like, pretty short, but I guess there's a little bit extra of stuff to do. So, I'll be doing that next time. So, stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.